mean, I think a lot of guys just came out there with a lot of focus. Coach Taggart gave us a couple days off on Thursday and Friday, and you know, we came back, and you know, it's a new week. We got to take every week as a challenge, and that's what we're doing this week. And you know, I just think guys aren't taking this for granted, and you know, and we gotta come out with our best week.
How important? Well, important, but did you enjoy the days off? I guess.
Yeah, I mean. Like we were talking, some of the guys were talking about, it's a little different after a win, having a bye week. You know, you get in, you focus on the things you need to focus on, and we got some good work in, and you know, and it just gave you a new energy to bounce back, and, you know, come back on Saturday and Sunday, and I thought we had a really good day.
Jamarcus, break down Corey Robinson, former Troy's quarterback.
He's a great quarterback. Been in the system, I think, for the past 3 or 4 years. Those are ball real well, really good. Got a good offensive front to help him protect. So another good challenge in front of us this week as a defensive line.
Will you guys change anything since there's a pass rush? I know that he likes to get the ball out of his hands really quick. Will you guys sit back a little more, or just do what you do every week?
I mean, what we've been doing is pretty well, so we want to change that. Just stick to our game plan, and when the coach gives you orders and what he wants to do to help us get to the quarterback.
Does the Thursday night game throw off the way you prepare, like your weekly schedule a little bit?
It was nice having those, you know, that bye week before it, because you know, you came in Saturday, and Saturday was Monday, and then yesterday was Tuesday, so today's Wednesday, and you know, that's just kind of how we're preparing. It's really no different with classes. Everyone has the same classes on Monday as they do Wednesday, so you know, today's Wednesday for us.
Just for both of you guys, you know, Troy kind of struggled last year. I mean, you guys handed it to him pretty well there, or here last year. That was kind of an abnormal year for those guys. Looking at them this year, how much different are they from last year's team?
You know, they're going to come out and they're going to play hard, especially with it being a Thursday night game. We're going into their house. I saw something, we've never beat them there, so it's a huge challenge. They got a great team there, and you know, we're really going to have to bring our A game, which I feel like that's something we haven't done as a team. So you know, hopefully we can, you know, get that together, and that's what it's going to take.
Like Jack said, they're a really good team. Just the scariest thing is that we haven't played our best football game yet. So hopefully we come out to this game and we play the best game as we're expected to play. Not trying to come back from behind like we did Arkansas State, or give up the big plays. There's still a lot of room for improvement on this football team, so we really want to do it this week.
Do you feel like you guys got better during the offseason?
Definitely, I feel like we're improving every day, and you know, we got some of the young guys. We had a little scrimmage with them, so that was fun to see, and see those guys get out there and playing. And yeah, it was a great time to really focus in on your technique. Some of the things you might have got away from with camp being over, you get more individual time with your coach, and you know, that's one thing I try to focus on, just some of the technique things I needed to work on.
Marcus, Troy averaged about 175 yards rushing every game. Pretty good rushing offense. What do they do well running the ball? What do you guys have to do to kind of curtail that this week?
They got a good offensive line to block for them. It's pretty similar to what Arkansas State do, a lot with the outside zone and stuff. Just stay to our keys, read our keys, get to the ball. We just wouldn't change what we've been doing, so we're going to continue what we've been doing.
Marcus, you guys got 7 votes in the coaches poll this week. You guys look at all that? I mean, do you pay any attention to that?
Not at all. That really doesn't matter to us. We're just focused on our next opponent and being our next opponent. The polls and the votes is not going to help us prepare for next week, so we're not worried about it.